Given enough space, this will get to 250 miles an hour, and that puts it awfully close to the Bugatti Veyron. There are three main reasons for this. It's very light. The whole car is made from carbon fibre. It's also very slippery. It has the drag coefficient of a fish. But mostly, the oomph comes from under the bonnet. The old car had a Ford engine which developed 655 brake horsepower. This one has an engine made by Koenigsegg themselves. It's a twin supercharged 4.7-litre V8, and it develops 806 brake horsepower. 806 brake horsepower. That's about that much. And that's on that limp-wristed fairy liquid the Americans call petrol. If you run this on the more explosive jungle juice we have here in Europe, you'll be getting 850 brake horsepower. Oh, and I'll give you a little tip. If you tune this engine to run on environmentally friendly biofuel, you'll be getting 900 brake horsepower. Should get Bill Oddie one of these.
For the first time in weeks, I could put my hand on my heart right now and say I don't want a cigarette. I just want more of this! Why have they fitted a radio? You couldn't even hear Chris Moyles on that.
The reason why it has a radio is the same reason why this new car is slightly taller than the old one. Because it's supposed to be easier to drive and easier to live with. You still get the mad doors that open vertically. Now you want to make sure you don't park alongside a tall curb, for obvious reasons. And you still get this roof, which lifts out so the car becomes a convertible. Inside, you still get the Blake 7 controls, but because it's now taller, even Dennis Rodman could fit behind the wheel and experience the terror. And I do mean terror. I mean, this develops more than 800 brake horsepower. But there's no rear spoiler to push those massive rear tyres into the road. There's no traction control either.
And the rear window is just a porthole, so you can't see what's behind. Still, the time has come to show it some corners and see what's what. Unlike any other supercar, a Ford GT or a Zonda or even an Enzo, this doesn't feel sanitized or tame. It's just completely wild and mad. It's raw, vicious, unbridled power. And if you overstep the mark even slightly, it'll kill you. The old car was very, very fast and very difficult to drive. This is even faster and still very difficult to drive. Whoa. Koenigsegg say this is more comfortable, but more comfortable than what? Being stabbed? God, it's fun though.
In recent weeks, a craving for nicotine has made me angry with everything, even trees. It's just completely the wrong colour. What's this? It's a twig. Why? Why is it there? Look at it! But here with the Koenigsegg, I have found a substitute for smoking. It's called smoking.
car and no roof.
No. So, come on, then. How much is this giant nicotine patch?
£415,000.
So it is quite a lot cheaper to smoke.
It's safer to smoke as well. You know, I've been banging on about the rear wing on the back of it, OK?
Yeah.
You really do. You don't need a rear wing on the back of your Vauxhall Corsa.
No,
your
you
Ford
don't.
Fiesta, but a car like this, I think, really does need one. Something to push the back end down. Anyway, we must now find out how fast it goes round our track. So we must hand it over to our tame racing driver. Some say that his ears aren't exactly where you'd expect them to be, and that once, preposterously, he had an affair with John Prescott. All we know is he's called the Stig. Away he goes, and this car really is, and with a shout of setting a new lap record here. Does sound a bit like the Stig's short shifting, but they have taken off the rev limiter. He doesn't want to lunge the engine. First corner there. Ooh, you see the back stepping out already, but he's on it in a moment.
Avete una cartina?
Do you have a map?
Oh, now, I should explain Stig's new in-car entertainment is languages for beginners, and this week it's Italian. Holding that, Chicago, nicely done. Spit of flame, here's the hammerhead. This could be where it all comes undone. No, he's holding on to that beautifully. Snap of oversteer on the way out. Now he can really open the taps.
Un gelato, per favore.
An ice cream, please.
Okay, over 800 horsepower charging up towards the tyre wall. This should be quick. Come on, Stig, keep it on, keep it on. Oh, it's looking good. 2 corners left. Don't throw it all away here, Stig. You got the Zonda to beat. Zonda's in sight. Only Gambon left. Hard on the brakes, turn in, flick of opposite lock and across the line.
Does it?
Okay. It has got the Zonda F to beat. That's 118.4.
Gotta know, come on.
And it did it in 120.4.
Oh.
Right down here. You see, you got all that power, but, you know, without the
can't use it.
downforce, there it is.
Do you know-
CCX. That's the difference.
Yeah,
Okay,
correctly
quicker one.
spelled.
Yeah.
Do you know, I think the only time that Zonda F is going to get knocked off the board is when Bugatti finally let us put a Veyron round our track.
You say that. But having posted this time, the Stig said, you know what? I reckon if I don't short shift and I'm a bit more brave in the corners, I reckon I can go faster than that. Who'd like to see that attempt?
Yes, please.
Play the tape. Right, he's off again, and this is the one, OK. OK, he's into Chicago. He is really, really piling it on through there. Look at that, so beautifully controlled. Hammerhead, feeling for grip. Got to say, that does look faster. Now, go on, power! Come on, Stig, get on the power. 806 brake horsepower. Thundering down now, 130 miles an hour. He's lost the back. He's lost it. He's on. Oh my God. Oh my God, that's a big one. That's the first time the Stig's ever been off this track. Here it is again in slow motion. You can see the back steps out, no downforce. He corrects it, but there just isn't enough track, and that's a big tyre wall he's been through there. God, that is a big accident. That is a properly big accident. It's so... Look, it's eaten the tyre wall. Look, there's the advantage of carbon fibre for you. Hardly any damage at all.
Yeah, and cheap to repair as well.
Well, cheaper than chewing gum with nicotine in it, that's for sure.